Hi guys and welcome to Lavender and Mint. So today I'm going to create a nail set inspired by Dr. Seuss. As some of you may know, on the 2nd of March it was Dr. Seuss's birthday, so I thought it would be nice to create a nail set inspired by some of his work. And for me, what comes to my mind for Dr. Seuss is green eggs and ham. So this nail set will be inspired by that. Hope you like it. So I've already covered them in white gel. Remember to prep your nails and cure them and whatnot. And now we're going to get creating. So I'm going to start by covering the 4 smaller nails in blooming gel, because my idea is that we're going to make the green eggs out of the green eggs and ham as these nails, and I want to do it like an Aura style nails. So I'm gonna paint them with the blooming gel and then put green on so that it expands outwards. So hopefully that looks okay. The blooming gel I'm going to be using is McCart blooming gel. It's the first one I got and it works fine for me, but if you do have any other recommendations of blooming gel, please let me know. Managed to get the table then as well. So I'm looking on going with, I was looking at these two. We've got beetles in the bright green and then I have another lavender violets. I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to go with the lavender violets. So let's see how it goes. So what I've heard from the Aura gel, is you just put a dot in the middle and it should just expand out. So I'm just going to place my eggs, shall we say, in the middle and hope it does its thing. It does seem to be doing something. It's a little bit slow, but I'm just having maybe numerous eggs on each nail so that it's not just one green egg and ham. And they are expanding. I was worried for a second then. I was like, oh. So I'm just going to leave that and come back to that in a little bit when it's expanded to how much I want it to be. And then we'll go on to the next step. So we have some expanded green eggs now. So we're going to cure this and then we'll go on to doing the art on this now. Okay, so we have a little character that holds the green eggs and ham. So that's what I'm hoping to create on the thumbnail for this one. So I'll just do it and you can see how I do it. I'm going to start with the black outline. try and keep a steady hand by keeping it on the table or leaning it on something, because I always find that it's a lot easier to freehand pictures when you are basically stabilized onto something, especially when you're drawing this tiny. And then he's got long feet. I need to go over that bit because it didn't put enough varnish on that part. And now I'm on to the difficult bit, which is the face. On the picture I'm looking at, his arm is fully covered with the tray, but I've not done the tray big enough, so I'll have to have a look and see how I fix that after. Okay, so you've got, turn it to the side a bit. Maybe I can find a way to cover it and have the arm somewhere. Okay. And then his face comes out like this. And then he has his mouth open. And then he has a big smile. It reaches all the way to here. And then another bit. And then like a little shaggy bit at this end by the edge of the nose. Something that's always been kind of there in my childhood. Like, whenever anybody mentions Dr. Seuss, I'm sure there's at least one thing that pops into your head. I mean, many people will probably say, oh, the Grinch now, or the Cat in the Hat, because those are being made into movies now, but yeah. I think you're going to think of at least one or two things from Dr. Seuss. See, my brush is split into two there, so we've got two lines. Okay, so his hat comes over like this. And then another line there, and then down like that. I might have to go over a few of these lines just to make them nice and clear. And then this is the hard bit. I might just cure this first, and then I'll go on to doing the face. Okay, so he has like a little fainter line. You can do it just here. And then he has a nose around there. And it's like just a little circle. It's not like a full dot. That's a little bit off circle. I'm going to try and get rid of that and draw it again. These little tiny cotton swabs are a lifesaver, by the way, when you're doing stuff like this, because you can just get into the middle and wipe it off. It's one of the things that I do like about gel nails as opposed to just normal nail varnish, is that you can kind of rub sections off and start again without having to start right at the beginning. I remember maybe around 10 years ago when I started doing nail art on my own nails, I was only using the regular polish, and while yes, you can still create very beautiful designs with regular polish, it's kind of, you gotta get it right, or then you have to start all over again. With gel polish, at least it's just kind of starting from the layer that you've done. And I don't think his eyes are perfect. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try and do those again because they look a bit, yeah, they're a little bit not how I wanted. So I'm gonna try those again and then we're gonna cure it. So after some struggle I got the eyes, but I think I'm gonna, to be too true to the design that I'm taking the picture of, I'm gonna need to put maybe a little white dot in each of those to kind of give him some light behind the eyes. But that's the finished drawing of it. I'm gonna colour it in and then we'll cure it. And I'm thinking of either adding some kind of extra bit to my green eggs part, maybe a bit of sparkle, maybe making them matte. I'm not sure yet, so once I've finished on this I will decide what I'm doing with that. Okay, so time to cure and then to colour. So the red and yellow I'm going to be using to colour it in is Beetle's polish in A854 and A856. So if you're following this design and you're wanting to know which colours I've used, those are the ones. Okay, time to add some colour. I'm going to go in first with the yellow. So the yellow is on his clothing and his hands. So I'm just going to fill that in with the yellow that I have. If you look as well at that arm that I drew wrong, it's just coming out the side of his head now, so it's kind of worked out okay for that, hasn't it? So there he is, all coloured in. I'm just going to reline him a bit and then do something with the green eggs in ham. Well, with the green eggs, because we've got the ham there. Okay, so we're just relining any bits that we find that we feel needs a bit of a darker line on. I'm just relining this foot. And then he does actually, on the picture I'm using for guidance, have a bit more detail in his clothing here. And then I think he's done. What do you think? Okay, so I think I'm going to put matte on these and see what it looks like. So I'm going to again use the the matte top coat from the cart. And there they are matte. I like them a lot better matte. So I'm just going to top coat this one and then the set is done. Thank you for watching, and if you like my video, please hit that like button or leave a comment. There's no pressure, whatever you want to do. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.